Aloha, nirashaimase. Welcome to Sup-Sapporo, Dosanko Live. This is Chad and Jamie hanging in Sapporo, Japan. Thanks for joining us. If you're back and like what you heard, please support us and hit that subscribe button. Mahalo.
All right. You're going to start it?
All right. Greetings. All right. Ep.2. All right.
Episode 2. Let's do this.
Happy to be here. Happy to do this. All right. We're stepping up, using a little bit different audio things here. Hopefully get a little bit better recordings here and stuff. All right. So before we start, dun, 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 shall we?
Yes, we shall.
All right. We always get a traditional beer out. Kampai. Let's hear that sound.
Water.
Yeah. It's actually first kampai then. Oh, isn't that? Yes. Kampai, buddy.
Kampai.
All right. Nice. Kampai to everybody out there. Oh, yeah.
All right. So what are we doing today? What's on the schedule?
All right. Well, before we start, I guess what's been happening with us recently? Anything interesting recently? Besides your hair?
How do you like this hair, man? Spent a good 40 minutes making my hair orangish.
Yeah. You look like a Filipino Adonis.
Yeah. I'm going for that look.
Ah, nice.
I can't believe good, it's not butter. I like it. I like it because it's weird. Like the amount of stares I got when I went to the station.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, everyone's just turning like, man, what's wrong with this guy's hair?
Are you sure they weren't jealous? Like, oh man, I wish I had that guy's hair. Wasn't like the envy kind of thing, or?
I didn't get a good look at their eyes, but why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's about my hair. I had a barbecue yesterday.
So did I.
I ate some Genghis Khan, the lamb, Hokkaido lamb, and drank some beers. Yeah, I had a hangover this morning. It's been a while. How about you?
Cushy. I had a barbecue yesterday too. Fantastic. Went to a Nikuten or a butcher shop. Got a whole bunch of meat, sausage, steak. Good stuff, man.
So you went to an actual butcher shop?
Yeah. There's one actually near Sapporo Station. It was actually kind of close to where I was staying at when I first came to Hokkaido. Wonderful place. I highly recommend. I think Yamada Nikuten, I think it's called. It's great.
What is it like? I've actually never bought meat from an actual butcher yet.
Oh, it's great. You go in and they've got everything laid out, very organized. If you want something specific, they can cut you meat, or they got ribs on the side, man, steak, marbled steak, sausage, whatever you want, dude. I think they had. You could buy bacon, all kinds of different stuff there, like stuff that you normally can't find. Bacon. Great stuff, man.
Does it crisp?
Bacon,
like American bacon,
dude. This morning I had me some bacon and eggs. Oh, it brought a smile to my face, my friend. This has been a wonderful weekend.
I don't know. There's something about Japanese bacon. I don't think it should be called bacon because that thing does not crisp here. Like Japanese bacon doesn't crisp. I have no idea why.
Okay. That bacon this morning was crispy, my friend. Crispy.
What?
Dude, you got to go there. It's only open on Saturdays. Fantastic place.
Just Saturday, once a week.
Yeah, I think they sell commercially to different places, but only open to the public on Saturdays.
I see. Well, that makes sense. Well, yeah, I got to check that out.
Yeah, highly recommended. You guys in Sapporo, check that place out. I think it's called Yamada Nikuten. I think what it's called. It's near Sapporo Station. Excellent meat,
so
man.
They have all kind pork, beef, lamb. Do they have lamb?
Yep, they got lamb.
Nice.
I had kalbi. What else did I have? I had steak. They had this custom sausage they make over there. It's fantastic. Had a whole bunch of stuff, man. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It was a meat fest yesterday, man. Meat fest, man.
Yeah. You're having the meat fest, eh?
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. Had a wonderful time.
Yeah, nothing wrong with some meat fest.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah,
Let's see.
equal.
Other than that, let's see here. All right, so on our
Okay.
agenda, I guess we a couple things we're going to talk about today. Some fun stuff. So we did a brief introduction like last time, but I think one of the interesting things was how we met.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we didn't know each other before we came to Hokkaido, so that's a pretty cool story. So you want to give your
Premise this off.
account? Yeah.
All right. So, I'm an English teacher, obviously. I'm a foreigner living in Japan. You're either an English teacher or English teacher.
Yeah, or teach English.
Yeah, that's basically what you do, unless you get really lucky. Especially if you don't have Japanese skills, then you're basically stuck in this one path. So I'm an English teacher, and every year we have a Hawaii event. We have lots of Sapporo hula halaus, some hula groups, and we organize it where they all dance. We sell some Hawaii goods, and it was in a public space in Chikaho. Chikaho is the underground walkway from Sapporo Station to Odori Park side. So there's this long underground walkway, and that's where we held our event. So the way we met, I was on stage giving a brief 10-minute speech promoting my English school, and I think I was doing some what was I doing? I was doing some interaction with the crowd where I was asking some giving some Hawaii trivia or something like that. So I asked something. I don't know. I don't exactly remember, but it involved crowd participation, where they had to reply back, and I saw you standing right in the middle, looking at me, smiling, and it freaked me out because I was like, "Oh no, I got one of these weirdos, like these weird Hawaii otaku person just staring at me, and you made me nervous, man." I
Weirdo
tried.
otaku Hawaii person. Where the hell did you come up
Yeah,
with that? I didn't have like a Pikachu hat on or something like that, dude.
bro, you had like the biggest smile, and you're just like staring at me. And I tried to avoid eye contact because I didn't want to speak to you. And then during the reply, you spoke back, and you had really good English. It didn't sound like Japanese, like someone trying to learn. So you had English native accent. So that made me even worse. I was like, I'm not worse, but more nervous. I was like, God, what is he doing? He's gonna make trouble. I thought you were gonna make trouble to me.
Your English sucks. Your English sucks.
Man. I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? But that was it. Plus, I was already nervous because I don't like speaking in front of large groups, and there had to be at least 100 or so, maybe a little more than that, people there.
It was a nice crowd.
And you're just like right in the front, man. Can't miss you. So that was how we first. That was my first time seeing you.
Yeah.
And I don't know, how did we start talking? Did you approach me? Do you remember?
Yeah. Because I was like, well, I guess my side of the story was, I was in my dorm, and I was like looking for stuff and just internet and trying to find out more about Sapporo, and somehow I don't remember how I came across your an advertisement on Facebook about your festival. And I was like, oh, this is cool. You got a Hawaii festival. It's the first festival I saw that was happening in Sapporo. So I was like, oh, this is cool, man. I was like, oh, I'm off on this day, so I'm gonna check it out. So went down there, and I'm like, oh wow, there's a lot of people here. And then I saw you on stage, and I was like, oh, I heard you talking. Like, oh, cool. And then participated, screaming the word like, I don't know, Ohana, or I can't remember what it was, like some Hawaiian word or English word or something. And then afterwards, I went out to, hey, where you from? And then I met you and your wife. That was wonderful. You guys were like, oh, cool, man. You're my first like Hawaii people that I met out here. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't sure how many Hawaii people were out here. So it was great. It was nice meeting somebody from the same place that you're from. It was great. So
Yeah, that was definitely an up for me, because I think at that time too, I may have been a little homesick still. So just knowing that, oh, there's another guy from Hawaii here, someone can understand me when I speak Pidgin.
yeah.
Yeah, but that was great. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, just saying, like, well, for people out there that don't understand what Pidgin is, it's basically it's a dialect from Hawaii. It's actually Creole English. It's a
It used to be Creole.
No, Pidgin is before Creole.
It used to be, right? Didn't they change it? It's an official language now.
Oh yeah, it's an official, which is funny, but Pidgin is basically like I think it's like Hawaiian grammar with Japanese, Chinese, English, Spanish, Filipino.
It's not only it's not really a Hawaiian grammar. I think the grammar just formed itself, but it is a mix of all those plantation worker languages. Yeah.
And I think all people that are raised in Hawaii basically speak it or can understand it. So I guess I'm bilingual. That's kind of interesting. I'm definitely not bilingual with Japanese. So
yeah, that's why we have the lowest English scores in the States.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
So you got two English teachers coming from the lowest test scores in the States.
Well, I will say that actually, since I lived in the continental United States for a long time, but my English in general has gotten way better since I got to Japan, because I have to speak slow and clear and utterly cut out any kind of like slang. So it's like I try to speak as slow and as concise as possible here, because if not, you throw any slang in there or try to speak, your regular speed, people are just scratching their heads. Like, whoa,
I tried to do the same thing. Well, I think I originally spoke slower anyway, but I try to pronounce better. It's still difficult for me, but it's all right. I can't. Sometimes my Pidgin slips though. Like I remember in the beginning, it's a lot better now. But I used to say "pow" a lot, which is finished. So I'm like, "Are you pow?" I kept saying that to my students. I was like, "You pow, you pow," and I was like, "Oh wait, are you finished?" Yeah, I get the blank stares. I'm like, "Whoa. Are you pow?"
You're teaching yourself English, my friend. You're teaching yourself English.
Yeah. Well, it has gotten better. I learned a lot more about grammar since I've been here.
Actually. Yeah. Same here.
But that was an interesting way that we met. And also on that day, actually, I don't know if you were there. Did you meet the Mormons?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? You
left?
I don't
think so. No.
All right. So after you left, as we were finishing up, so these two Mormon guys came, and one of them was from Hawaii. He was from BYU side. He was like from the North Shore, and he was on a mission. Yeah, and so these Mormon guys came, and one of them was speaking with me, and they helped clean up the event. They helped carry tables and helped everything, and they tried to
nice of them.
Talk to me about Mormonism. I was like, "Yeah, you're from Hawaii, bro, but no." I told them straight up. I was like, "No,
yeah,
I'll
thanks,
talk
guys.
with you. I hang out with you, but just no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks for cleaning up. See ya.
Yeah, and that guy actually he kept in touch with me for a little while. Just yeah, he didn't talk about it. He just wanted to hang out too. So that was pretty cool. But then
Yeah.
he put me in the Mormon phone system, and every year when they cycle out, I get a call. Those motherfuckers.
You get a lot of free help though, right? If you need a car, if you need your yard done, right?
Man, they're some of the nicest people you will meet, but they are
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
persistent. They're so persistent, man.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
persistence wins the race, right?
Mm,
No, your
maybe.
festival is great. It was. I think you guys had a really good thing. What's the name of your festival, by the way?
It's Ohana ni Naro. Ohana ni Naro. And I think this year it would have been, what is that, our eighth? I
Wow,
can't remember. I think it's our eighth or ninth.
wow, that's great.
Yeah, but we had to cancel it this year because
Oh,
of Corona.
yeah,
So
but
that sucked.
yeah, yeah. Well, you guys, your festival's excellent, man. I had fun when I went there. You guys had a lot of a lot of talented people doing hula, playing music, and you be interactive. A lot of vendors and stuff. It was great. You guys had a great setup.
Yeah, and it also grew. I think from that time, it grew maybe two times bigger from what you saw at that
Oh
time.
wow, really?
Yeah, we had to change the venue because we couldn't keep with the capacity measures, and we kept getting
Yeah.
security coming up and warning us to like herd the people in, and we
Oh,
just couldn't control that anymore. So we changed
yeah,
our
yeah.
venue to a bigger spot.
Hmm.
But it's all good. Yeah. So have you been to any other festivals besides ours?
I went to the one at Sapporo Factory. I'm not sure what the name of that one's called. I think we saw you guys there one time too.
Sapporo Factory.
Yeah,
Oh, is this a Hawaii festival?
yeah, the Hawaii Festival. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. There is a lot of Hawaii festivals everywhere. There's about three or four major ones that I know of. That might have
Mhm.
been I can't remember the name. Tokunuts. I forgot what it's
Mm.
called, but yeah. So we're actually kind of friends with all these people, but they put up some huge ones. These guys, and they're
Yeah,
backed
yeah,
by some. They're backed by airlines and hotels and
yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So it's a much bigger festival.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I almost won that free trip, that free hotel room in Hawaii, the
Good for
Junkin.
you. Yeah,
Oh, I was like this. I almost won it, man. I almost won that.
we never won. My younger daughter got to that point and she lost.
Ah,
She lost, so she had to give up the hotel room to some older person.
ah.
That kind of sucked.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
she
yeah, yeah.
won movie tickets, so she got to see. At that time, they were into Prudikia, which is like
Yeah, yeah.
girls. It's kind of like Sailor Moon, but like an updated version for the younger generation. So it's
Yeah, yeah.
like girls Power Rangers, something like that. Yeah,
Cool
man,
girl power.
girl power. Spice up your life. Yeah, man. So there's other festivals going around too, not just the Hawaii festival. I mean,
Yeah,
there is a vast amount of Hawaii festivals, but have you been to any of the
yeah.
Japanese ones?
Oh yeah, I've been to well, I've been to the couple of more popular ones. I've been to, of course, Yuki Matsuri, the snow festival, which is the most
Oh yeah,
famous one in
guaranteed.
Hokkaido. I've been to Yosakoi, which is the dance festival in it's normally in June, July.
It's in June. I
Yeah,
believe
June.
it's in June. Yeah, and that's canceled this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, everything's canceled.
What else have I? Let me look at my list over here. I know I've been to a couple different
You've
ones.
been
Let's see.
to Yukimatsuri, you've been to Yosakoi, Beer
Ah,
Garden?
beer garden.
Come
Yes,
on,
yes, I
you
have.
had to
Yes, I
go to
have.
Beer Garden. All right.
Beer garden. Otaru Snow Light Path Festival in Otaru.
I
Went to
went
that
to
one.
that. Yeah.
Where else? I went to the Snow Shikotsuko, the Shikotsuko Yuki Matsuri down there. That was pretty cool.
Is that when they put all the lights and stuff?
Yeah,
Or
it's a
they,
Chitose Lake Shikotsuko Ice Festival.
all right.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. I went there.
What's it like, man? Explain it. I've
Well, we
never
can
been to that one.
okay. Well, we can possibly just go down the list and then talk about the different places, I guess.
All right. You want to
So
start from the beginning?
yeah, let's just do like of course the most popular one, the
The
Sapporo
snow
Snow
festival.
Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the snow festival. Do you go every year?
Yeah, I try to go every year. I love it. It's fun. It's funny because it's one of the things I think that Sapporo people I guess don't like to go to. It's very touristy.
It is.
And
None of them, none of the Sapporo people like it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
very rare, right?
yeah. I think all elementary kids go there once,
Yeah, they have
at
a
least
field
once
trip.
or twice. Yeah, and then they never want to go again.
No, I guess it depends. My kids love it though. I think they
Yeah.
like the to get out of school. They and the way they go there by train and then they walk and stuff. So
Uh,
they enjoy it.
Well, the Snow Festival, I think, has been going on since like the late 50s, I think, right? It was started by like a couple of kids, I guess, or something. And then the self defense force took it over and started like sponsoring it, I guess. But it's wonderful, man. It's was it in February, 1 week, and tons of sculptures, man. They've got a ski jump that's in the middle of a park, man. A ski jump, it's huge. I mean, it's not small. Ski jump, tons of food, like little events, things happening. They have uh yeah, tons of stuff there, man. And they've got the contest, I guess, for like best sculptures.
Yeah, it's an international contest.
Yeah, international contest. There's a Hawaii group there that
There
does it every
is.
year.
They do. I've met
Um
them. Have you met them?
yeah. Yeah, I met
Yeah,
them. Super cool dudes.
they are. The leader has been doing it for at least 10 years.
Oh
It's either
wow.
10 or more years. And then
Yeah.
his guys now, his team, I know one
Hmm.
of them's been with him for like 7 or 6 years. The other guy, about the same time, 6 or 7 years. But they've been
Nice.
coming here for a while. 2 or 3 years ago, they placed second or third, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but one one year their sculpture kind of fell, and they had to like yeah, that was pretty shitty. But they had to think
Ah,
fast and try to fix it and stuff. But yeah, cool guys.
that's rough. Sticking Hawaii guys in the snow, for a couple days.
And during this time, they have the ice sculpture contest too
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
Susukino, and there's
Yeah.
also a Hawaii guy, and he's won first place for some of them. He's a really talented guy. His ice
He,
carving.
he, he lives here?
No, he's from Hawaii.
Oh,
So for the ice carving, there aren't many foreigners in it. So it's kind of a
yeah.
privilege to do the ice carving,
Hmm.
and the fact that he won
Yeah.
is impressive.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah. Um, the first snow festival sculptures. Have you seen it?
The first. What do you mean? The first, like from the 50s?
Yeah, the very first one.
No, no.
It sucks.
Is it just like snowman, like half melted snowman, or?
It reminds me of like you ever seen like those old Halloween costumes where they have like these weird makeshift masks and in those
Like a
black and
bag of
white pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really scary looking and deformed.
Maybe this. I guess a bunch of students were drunk or something. They decided to make these statues, and you can tell that they were how many 6 beers maybe, and a lot of free time, right?
uh, could be, it could be. But I think
Yeah,
just the technique they were learning, they were learning along the way. So the technique caught up, and they got more technical, more organized.
yeah.
They were practicing.
So, so of all the years that you've been here, what was the most impressive sculpture? They always have like, well, what's interesting, they have different themes every year. They have a different building. They have it's a famous building around the world, and they do like
Yeah.
a special kind of animated film on it and stuff. They do a show. Like for me, I'm a Star Wars fan. So I what was it like last year, the year before?
It was a few
And
years
when I
ago.
first came, the first year they did a Star Wars theme, and then maybe 2 years ago they did another Star Wars theme. It was really really nice. It looked really cool. But
Yeah.
for you, what was your most impressive things that you saw there?
My favorite one by far is the Final Fantasy VII one. Like
Ah,
I took, like I grew up playing games, and that was one of my favorite Final Fantasies VII.
yeah, yeah.
So I I was taking pictures there for about an hour just at that one statue.
Wow.
And I was just like looking at it, watching the people. So I like that. I also like the jump you were talking about.
Yeah,
They have
the
it
jump was
everywhere.
impressive.
The jump is at usually 3 chome, I believe. So 3 chome, they build this big ramp, and
Huge.
yeah, it's huge. And they got like middle school kids, sometimes elementary school kids jumping off of it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
15-year-old kids doing like double flips, man. Crazy,
Yeah.
man.
And they also eat
In the
it
middle of
too.
the park. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when they fall, man, some of them fall hard. Yeah,
Oh
I
well,
seen a
they're
guy
young.
get pulled from a stretcher too. It's
Really?
crazy. Yeah, I seen one.
When you're young, man, like rubber.
Heal fast.
Yeah. What? Yeah, definitely. I think one of my favorite things is food, man. Just yeah, wintertime they always have like really nice like hot wine and seafood still, and it's good stuff, man. I love the Yuki Matsuri. I don't care. People say it's touristy and stuff. It's a fun time for me. It's great.
Yeah, last year I went 3 times alone because no one wants to go with me.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of those times I was there for like 4 hours.
Oh wow, dude.
Yeah. I walked it twice. I watched the projection mappings. That's something kind of
Nice.
new. They
Yeah,
added projection mappings to it. It's
yeah.
pretty cool. And I'm just drinking, get all drunk in the snow.
It's fun.
Have you ever lost feeling in your limbs?
While drinking
No, no, just
in the
walking
snow.
around there. Yeah, like it's frozen, man.
Uh, yes, I have. And the funny thing is, I'm wearing gloves, but I was out a couple of times wearing gloves, and like your fingers are really like curling up and no feeling, man.
Yeah, I had that in my toes too, like my feet.
Ooh,
It
yeah,
was just numb. It felt weird walking around. I had to go
yeah,
hide in a building.
yeah.
Yeah.
And be careful, man.
Uh,
That's getting close to frostbite, man.
nah, no way.
Uh,
Maybe. We'll see.
yeah,
If it
maybe.
happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Fix it. I
All right.
hope.
So second one. So what's the second like another festival that's good that you've been to?
Guarantee the beer festival, beer garden.
Oh,
Beer
beer garden.
garden, it kind of reminds me of Oktoberfest.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and
And it usually starts around this time, right?
it starts in mid-July and it goes up to mid-August, like right before Obon time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's about a month.
Yeah. So what that is, beer garden is basically it's like in Odori Park, there's different sections, and each section is a specific beer area. Like one place is Sapporo, one place is was it Asahi?
Asahi, Suntory,
Suntory,
Kirin.
Kirin. So you go there, and they have specific, beers, and you can buy food and just hang out. It's a wonderful atmosphere. It's very nice, and then not to mention, you can order huge vats of beer. I mean, you can order it's literally a tower. I mean,
It is. It's
some
6 liters.
yeah, 6 liters of beer, and it's just impressive. Somebody comes to your counter. Here's your beer mountain in this big, huge thing, and it's impressive, man. It's fun.
One year I drank one of those on my own.
Yeah, I tried to, but
I got
I
really
came up
ripped.
short. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That six
But
liters killed me, bro.
yeah. I've been there too, my friend. Been there too. It's always fun. It's a wonderful atmosphere, and it's everyone's having a good time, and usually it's nice and sunny.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful
child
day
friendly.
outside. Yeah,
You got
yeah,
all
child
these
friendly.
drunk guys, and there's kids
Yeah, the
running around
kids.
playing in the
Yeah,
park.
yeah.
It's awesome,
Sounds
man.
like sounds like Hawaii.
I don't see this happening like in the US. Like, you know what amazes me the most? I've never seen a fight. I've never seen a fight at these beer
Yeah,
garden
yeah,
events.
yeah, yeah, yeah. If this, yeah, yeah. You go to any place in the United States, yeah, there's gonna be armed guards somewhere, police patrolling, right?
You got
And fight.
thousands of people drunk
Yeah,
in a park.
yeah,
No fight.
yeah. That is one
Why?
nice. That is one nice thing. Don't question it. Let's just enjoy it.
Let's just enjoy it.
Yeah. I think if there's ever going to be any altercations, it's going to be probably a bunch of foreigner people, really drunk, getting too drunk and getting kind of overreacting or whatever, just being
Yeah.
rude or something.
There might be some
But
asshole
yeah,
Russian.
perhaps.
Shing. Let's not talk about that just yet.
Those are stories for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah, beer
But yeah,
garden's
it's
great. I love
crazy.
beer garden. That's another thing I really like to go to.
But I want to be honest about it. I don't enjoy the food at beer garden. I think it's pretty cheap, and I saw them microwaving some of the food.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
Well, it's definitely where they make their money. The beer, I'm guessing, is probably, of course, discounted to a point, but I think where they make up their money is the food. The food is a little bit expensive. It's not super great quality, but I think people like the atmosphere. That's why they like going
Yeah,
there.
it's the atmosphere. It's a guarantee.
Yeah.
Like I recommend. This is what I usually do during the season. Is I go to beer garden. I have a few, maybe 2 or 3 beers, and then I switch it up to the izakaya.
Yeah.
And I have
Good
some
technique.
nomi hodai, all you can drink beer, and some
Yep.
food, all you can eat. I'm not all you can
Yep.
eat, my bad. But all you can drink beer and some good
Yep.
izakaya food. That's the way to go.
Yep. That's the plan, man. Nikai.
Yeah, nijikai, nijikai,
Nijikai.
which
Yeah,
is the
beer garden.
second
That's a
party.
definitely good one. Let
Yeah,
me see what else. What else festivals are out there? Of course, there's Munich Christmas. I like Munich Christmas.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Munich
What?
Christmas is basically it's a festival in December, and it's basically like it's in Odori Park, more very popular place to have festivals. And they have a German kind of European kind of theme going over there. So you see lots of Russian and German vendors there. There's different kinds of European food there also too, and they've got handmade.
German sausage.
Yeah, the German sausages. Oh, my personal favorite is having those candied almonds. They have like
Ah,
the cocoa, and they have like the cinnamon,
they have like
cherry,
a
vanilla.
big almond. Is that the one? They have like this big almond, I don't know, container, and then they just scoop it up into the cups.
Yeah. That's it.
All right.
Definitely. It's a little expensive, but man, it's great. That's one of my go-to places every time I go there.
What is it
And
called in English? Munich.
Munich Christmas.
Munich Christmas. I think in
Yeah, Munich.
Japanese it's called Muhan, the Muhan Festival
Yeah,
in Japanese. Yeah, that's a
but
good
that's
one.
I like that, and I really enjoy like going and getting ornaments. Like one of my things I like to do there is go every year and buy a different ornament because they've got these handmade ornaments and it's beautiful, beautiful stuff
Nice.
there.
Is it
It's a great
like
place
for
to
the
go and
Christmas tree?
yeah,
Oh, yeah. We go there every year too. We buy those
yeah.
Russian dolls. The
Oh, cool. Matryoshka.
yeah, yeah, that one. The one like you open it. And there's a tiny one.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we buy one every year.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
been collecting
we
it for 8 years now.
dang.
Mm.
I think those are really cool, man. I think one year I saw the Obama and they have a Trump one over there too. It's pretty and Putin
Hey man,
Matryoshkas.
my okay. So one of my students went to St. Petersburg uh, for vacation. She
Yeah,
she gave me a Trump and Putin Russian doll.
right on.
Yeah, and they're both on the same doll. And she also gave me a magnet with Putin riding a bear, shirtless.
It was a live photo too, right?
It was, and it was one of those
Yeah, it
reflective
was.
ones where you kind of turn
Yeah,
it so and the picture changes.
yeah.
So if anyone wants to buy that, I don't want that in my house, so I'm selling it.
Yeah. It's art, man. It's art.
It's all right.
Oh,
All
funny.
right.
Yeah, but Munich Christmas, I do enjoy that going to that every year. That's a good one. Let me see another one. Actually, that I know that you go to. We saw you there that one year. Was what's the festival in Otaro? The one with the Star Festival, Ushio Matsuri.
Ah, Shiomatsuri. Yeah, yeah, the
Yeah,
the fireworks, right?
yeah, yeah.
Fireworks summer
So
festival.
yeah, so there's a it was in August, I think, right? So they have a festival in August, I think, in Otaro, the port town, and a really really cute town. And they have of course again all kinds of different foods there, and they have like the floats and everyone playing taiko. On Sunday nights, they have a wonderful, absolutely wonderful fireworks show there. It's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a few
And
hours long.
yeah, 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 yeah. And yeah, if you go on a Sunday, you really have to get to there kind of early, do what you want to do, and then get yourself a place to sit and watch the fireworks. The fireworks are excellent, man. It's great.
Yeah,
Great
it's
fireworks.
great. I like that that festival. It's a summer festival. So
Yeah.
in Japan in summertime like to they like to have fireworks shows, and these big
Yeah.
companies pay for some fireworks. So they
Yeah.
announce the company name before they uh, light off the fireworks. So for
Mm,
example, they say company A blah blah
yeah.
blah, do a little advertisement, and then they light fireworks, and then they go to the next company, and they keep doing this for like more than 1 hour. It's almost 2 hours long fireworks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's a great fireworks show. It's not just okay. It's literally art. It's wonderful, beautiful show.
yeah, it's a good festival. But
Yeah.
I recommend if you go to this festival, you should drive because the train
Yes.
after it ends is
Yeah. Yeah.
crazy, or at least stay
Yeah.
there
Yes.
one night or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, one year we
Yeah. I
took the
agree.
train back, and it was madness, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How
I
how
guess.
did you get home
Yeah.
that day?
Uh, that one day that one time we saw you guys, we went by train. I think that was a night you guys went by train too. I think because
Yeah, I
we were
think we did
waiting in
go by
the
train.
line. And then you were like, "Hey, you want to cut in line?" I was like, "Ah, I probably shouldn't." And then you guys got home earlier than we did, I think.
Yeah, so it's a life lesson right there. It's called
Yes, yes,
lost opportunity.
yes. It's called cutting in line when you can. Take advantage of the situation.
Do it, man. Do it. You gotta play the gaijin card sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, I do. I'm a lifelong card carrying member of that card.
Yeah, that was crazy though.
But that's it.
That line, like it took
Yeah,
us about a little less than 2 hours to get home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, it's a wonderful place. Otaru's a wonderful place, man. I really enjoy that place.
Yeah, we did. That was one of the first times where my kids they went into
Yeah.
this. So what they do is they put kids into this plastic ball, and then they put the ball
Oh
in
yeah,
water, and they're
yeah,
like
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
running, and they're like hamsters.
yeah.
That was that, and they did some rock climbing on these balloon towers.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
what else did we do there? I don't know. Yeah, we bought a bunch of food. I drank a lot. The
Of
mistake, it was
course.
a mistake though. Yeah. Just that one time I drank too much. But you know
Just
when
that
you
one
break the
time.
seal? Yeah, because when you break the seal, you gotta go. But the bathroom line is so long, man.
Yes, my friend. Yes, yes.
So
That's why
don't
sometimes
do
you
it.
see these old men just taking a piss right on the road in front of everybody.
I almost did that. I was like, it's either there or in my pants.
Yeah, yeah.
But I held it.
Oh, I know about that because I used to go to festivals in when I was living in the States. Go to big festivals, and man, you're stuck in line, man. You're stuck in a crowd. You can't leave, and it takes you like an hour to get to the bathroom and stuff. You got to like find other alternatives to like take care of yourself. Either that or make your body shut down for about 2 hours or something. You know?
Next time we'll use adult diapers.
Yeah, that works. Or use like some people they piss in their bottles.
You can do that too.
Yeah.
Um, so Otaru Festival, Yosakoi. Did we speak about Yosakoi? We mentioned
Yosekoi,
it.
no. Yeah.
Yeah. So Yosakoi is it's a kind of Japanese dance. They dress up all festive. It's very flashy, lots of bright colors, glitter, and some up tempo music. And then they do these dances, and it's kind of like a parade.
Yeah.
They parade down dancing. It's a big contest too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's pretty impressive. Yeah.
I'll go.
No, no, I was gonna say like it's pretty impressive. You see all these different dance groups going on. I mean, they've been trying to practice for several months, or maybe even a year,
Yeah, it's been a long time.
practicing for this stuff, and it's very impressive. Choreographed. These guys are putting themselves in it. People that they really love dancing or professional dancers also too. So it's very interesting.
Some of them carry
I've
these huge ass flags too.
Yeah, yeah, crazy man.
They're waving
But
around. It's like,
yeah,
how big are these flags? They're like, it's like 40 feet tall. The pole
yeah.
is huge. It's crazy. It like I can't believe they're holding these huge flags for like an hour.
Mm,
It's retarded, man.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's a good one. I've only seen it maybe once,
Uh,
maybe once or twice, but yeah, because I know a lot of people get annoyed because they do it again Adori Park, and they cut down the traffic because everyone's go walking around in the streets and stuff. So I guess a lot of the locals get kind of annoyed because basically you have to
for
reroute the
all the
traffic.
festivals.
Yeah,
But Hokkaido, I don't know Hokkaido, Sapporo. I heard from my students is
yeah.
they they have a lot more festivals compared to other prefectures. Like for
Oh,
some
really?
reason, Sapporo, Hokkaido has lots and lots of festivals, lots of things going
Oh,
on. It's like maybe they like to drink or something. But I have some Tokyo, like people from Tokyo, they come here and they're surprised by the amount of festivals we have up here.
oh. Oh, that could be very well be because it seems like one festival stops and literally like half a month later another festival starts.
Yeah,
And Odori seems to be like perpetually like one festival comes and it stops for like half a month and something else comes. There's
yeah.
literally like start and stop. So it's not a bad thing because it keeps it, it's very It's very fun, man. And I think that the tourists really like it too. You know, you can come here and basically any season and enjoy it. You know, whether it be summer, spring, fall, or winter. There's kind of always a festival you can kind of go see, right? A perpetual kind of festival happening.
Yeah, there's a few dead months. I know March is one of them. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing in March, but March and I'm not sure about April. Maybe March and April is kind of dead, but pretty much every other month is there's something happening there. There's like Lilac Festival.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
There's some Autumn Fest.
yeah.
There's so many things happening in Odori.
Yeah, I
It's
think
great.
April and March is probably the reason why it's transitioning from winter to like spring, and Hokkaido is still freezing. I mean, still pretty damn cold all the way up to like almost like May.
Yeah. And the
So
snow is
yeah,
starting to become like kind of sheddy snow, you know,
yeah,
those
yeah,
wet, dirty brown snow.
yeah. It's transitional points, so I think it kind of changes. It's like probably there's not nobody really wants to go outside at that point. So
Mm. Yeah, man,
nice. What other?
festivals. There's a lot.
Yeah,
It
tons.
should come check it out. Check it out.
So, speaking of festivals, so any festivals you really want to go to you haven't been to yet? I probably got a couple I want to go to.
Not in Sapporo. I think in Sapporo I've been to pretty much everything, but there's a couple festivals. I don't know where they are exactly, but I know they're like 3 or 4 hours away from Sapporo, and it's during winter
Uh,
time. One of it's like a big outdoor barbecue in the winter, like
oh,
in the
really?
snow. That's one I really want to do. I don't
Is
know
it
what it's
the
called.
Shikaribetsu Kotan? Is it the one with they have like the open air onsen? They have igloos and stuff, bars. They
They
have a
have
village, ice village.
igloos. It's it's pretty much an out there. It's pretty outdoor barbecue in winter.
Shikaoi Town?
I have no idea. Is it 4 hours away? Like, I don't know the
I'm not
exact
sure.
place, but that's one of them. Like, one of my friends was telling me about it.
Yeah.
It might be in Kushiro. No, it can't be
Uh,
there. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's basically a winter barbecue outside. There's like
ooh,
nothing there. It's super cold, freezing,
yeah.
maybe minus 15 Celsius, maybe
Oh,
more,
wow.
minus 20. I really want to go to that.
Yeah. That's on my list, man. Well, there's a couple of places I like to go actually. One of them is what is it called here? Let me find it. Lake Shikaribetsu Kotan. It's like a festival in Shikaoi town. It's they have an ice village, bars, concert hall, onsen, uh,
Nice.
ice ice glass making, ice carving, snowmobile, cross country walking. It's from January 25th to March 22nd. Usually it says here. Then Hoshino Resort Tomaru Ice Village is another ice village, completely, a town made out of ice. Interesting place. But actually, one of the number one things on my list for Hokkaido is actually this Belly Button Festival. It's in
What?
Furano. It's a
Furano.
Belly Button Festival, dude. What they do is they actually have people walking through a parade. They have a hat, like a hat covering to their shoulders, and they got faces painted on their belly buttons. Everyone's kind of dancing around doing weird stuff.
So you just flash your belly button.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the girls?
I, girls, I'm not. I think it's all men. Probably out of shape men too. Probably.
Damn. Too bad.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
Oh. What? So can you join?
I guess you probably could.
You should try it, man. Let's do it.
I might try it. Dude. Starting to lose my belly though. I can't be the king anymore. So
Yeah, you're looking good, man. Losing that weight.
oh yeah, gotta lose 10 more kilos. I'll be good.
No problem. Just don't eat rice.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's like not drinking beer.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I'll just drink whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I'll drink sake, but I might get in a fight later.
Nah, sake is not good. Shochu is better.
Ooh, shochu, man, that's a hangover from hell, dude.
Yeah, I mean for dieting wise.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
thinking
no, there's
about
been a
just the diet.
yeah. All right, so
Yeah.
talked about festivals. So, what about? So Hokkaido is going to open up here pretty soon too. I mean, tomorrow is supposed to officially Hokkaido is off of the emergency list now, right? So we're supposed to open.
State
Everything's
of the
supposed to.
emergency is ending. I'm there. They're
So
slowly rolling it out.
yeah,
They want everyone to go back. I'm not sure about time restrictions. Like right now, some of the stores are open, but they got to close by like 6.
yeah,
Um, but tomorrow for sure, school is back in session. Like my kids go
yeah,
back to school, and the way they're doing it is they're making it half day. So they split the entire school into 2 groups, and
yeah,
Group A will go to school in the morning till lunchtime, and then Group B will come and they'll switch off. So it's not too crowded.
yeah,
And then the next day they'll switch off. Group B will go in the morning. Group A will go in the afternoon. So like one group is not just getting mornings. It's
yeah,
fair. So they got that going on. With schools, businesses can reopen. So my school is
yeah,
finally gonna get reopened. I get to go back to work.
yeah,
Um, Restaurants can reopen, but I don't know what kind of precautions they have to put into play. Maybe like every other table or something like that.
yeah,
But they're pretty good about it right now. Have you been out
yeah.
recently? Have you seen how they're treating everything right now?
For me personally, I really haven't ventured out past my neighborhood too much. For the past month, I've been pretty much indoors, except for going to parks or to convenience stores to get stuff. But so to be honest, like I really haven't seen much of anything. So I have no idea how everything's going on. So I'm really curious to see how this is gonna be. But in general, just to let everyone know, Sapporo actually life wise, it hasn't been too different, man. It's there's not people panicking here. Um, there hasn't been any crazy stuff happening. Unlike the States, unfortunately, is going through, uh, a lot of turmoil and conflict over there right now. But Sapporo in general has been all right. It's like life really hasn't changed that much. Just let less people out. That's about the worst thing that I've seen. What's your
It's
what's
a
your
lot
take on the
more.
past month?
Well, I have been out a little bit,
Yeah,
like going to the shopping, the grocery store and stuff.
yeah,
They're on it, man. They got people wiping stuff down with disinfectant.
yeah,
The carts after every use, the baskets after every use.
yeah,
They have some dedicated wiper. They'd be like,
yeah,
you know what? This is your job. You're gonna be the dedicated wiper. Just wipe
yeah, yeah,
wipe shit down. That's all they
yeah,
do, man. But
yeah,
it's good, and they put up all these plastic barriers everywhere between the cash registers and people,
yeah.
customers.
I've yeah, I've seen it at the
Yeah,
convenience.
like
Everyone's
everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah, the convenience
what's
store has it.
yeah, yeah.
Banks everywhere.
And then when they give you your change, it's never directly in your hand. They put it into the
The
into the
tray,
little
right?
tray and hand it
Yeah.
over to you and stuff. But
Mhm.
it's funny. I think yeah, just my idea. But as far as Japan, I think Japan has always been a very uh, emphasis on being clean. So I think honestly, the extra measures that they took to keep infection over here has been not too drastic. I mean, people have been just more cautious because it's the nature of here. People don't want to get infected and they don't want to infect other people. So I think it's been an easy transition versus like other places. Like in the States, I think there's a lot of people there.
People are freaking
I'm not.
about using masks.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah. I
want
mean,
to force Americans
yeah,
to wear masks, man. Take away
yeah,
their
yeah.
freedom.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, there's lots of issues there, but over here it's been pretty easy. And I think well, I'm sure there's going to be always going to be groups that are opposed towards whatever. If there's an emergency or whatever, there's always going to be people that are going to fight that issue. But in general, it's been all right, man. It's been the same. People have been really cautious and caring about other people here, which has been very nice. It's been a very okay time from my perspective here. So
Well, everything is closed too, though. So I'm
yeah,
like when people do go out, they're using masks. They set up all these disinfectant stations before you
yeah,
enter, after you
yeah,
leave.
yeah,
It's really um, it's really they put some thought into this to prevent things at least.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, but like business wise, there's a lot of businesses going down. A lot of restaurants are struggling. They gotta find some other type of income.
yeah,
Some group homes, especially like I know some care homes for older people.
yeah.
They're really worried because if one of their patients or the people they're caring for gets corona, they're
Mm,
gonna lose a lot of money, and it's probably gonna bring their business down. Like
yeah,
word spreads fast here, so
yeah,
they're
yeah,
gonna be known as the corona place, and all these people are gonna pull out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And that is one unfortunate side effect of, I guess, getting infected here is there's the stigma. There's a stigma of somebody being unclean or uh, you know, and that stigma kind of carries. And I think also too for foreigners here, I think maybe it's an extra stigma on top of that also too. If you're a foreigner that's got the coronavirus, I mean that's a very it's stigma upon stigma there. It's kind of extremely bad.
And also, I think I don't know. This is what I heard, but it was really difficult to get tested. Like you
Yeah.
really had to meet a bunch of criteria.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think I heard about a few people who probably had the coronavirus, but they
Yeah.
couldn't get tested because
Yeah.
they didn't meet certain criteria.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, I think this is what I think they were hiding the numbers because of the Tokyo Olympics. Like I really think
Yeah.
they really wanted the Olympics to go through, and they were
Yeah.
trying to hide everything. But that's just the conspiracy theorist in me thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, could very well be, but I think also too that I know a couple of people that actually may have got infected, but they have not they don't have any definite results now because they didn't fit all the criteria. They didn't get tested, but they were extremely sick, so they have no idea whether they got the corona or not. So
They don't know.
they, yeah, they don't know. So it's like I mean that's not good either. If you have like um, any of the symptoms, you should have got tested and put to the numbers and stuff.
I think they're gonna roll it out slowly. It should be a smooth transition if everyone still keeps cautious. I hope I'm
Yeah.
hoping for everything to reopen again because it's really it's a hard time, man. It's a hard time.
Well, it's hard. It's definitely hard on you. You're a small business owner. You have a school and stuff. So, I mean, this directly affects you directly, right? I mean, so this is tough for you.
Yeah, like it's I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I really hope it opens though, because
Yeah.
not just me. I know some other people in small businesses and everyone's struggling here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say that at least here in Hokkaido, I'm not sure about everywhere else, but here in Hokkaido, when someone like at a mall, if one of the employees does get sick, they immediately shut down that mall, or they shut down the mall. They shut down the mall at least for a day. They clean everything out. They get somebody to disinfect the whole area, and and then
Everywhere.
yeah. So they're pretty quick to that, because I do have to work at some malls sometimes, and I've been informed whether the mall has been closed for a couple of days or whatever, and they go and clean everything and open it back up. So they're pretty quick about that.
Yeah. All right. So, anything else? Any last thoughts? What do you think?
So I don't know, just I'm watching the news. Lots of bad stuff happening in the States, man. I just hope everyone's safe, and it comes around, and I hope everyone's all right, man. I got a lot of friends out there in different places, Seattle, Colorado, Philadelphia, Atlanta. I got a lot of friends all over the place. So I'm just hoping everyone's all right, and let's all get through this together, man. Hope
Man, we gotta
everyone's doing
get
all right.
Nick on. Nick, we kind of spoke about him, but he's
Yeah.
my cousin, and he used to live in Tokyo, but he moved back to the States, and now he's in Virginia or DC maybe. I think he's in. I don't know. He might be in DC, but he
Uh,
was in. He went to the demonstration in DC, and he took some videos, like
oh,
live
really?
videos. Yeah, he has some like it's his videos from his phone. It's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
It looks crazy. Yeah, but he said it was all right. They were demonstrating peacefully. His group anyway,
Yeah.
and there were just like a few water bottles thrown, but he didn't get those. He didn't experience the crazy gas, tear gas, and everything like that. But he
Yeah.
got some video of some people bleeding,
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah, he was actually there. Maybe he can talk more about it if we can get him on here.
Cool. Nick, the man on the street.
Man on the street.
Yeah, yeah. You can talk about some funny stuff on there too. He's a funny guy too, so
Hopefully, we'll try to get him on. He's
yeah,
busy too, and this time difference is not
it's a
helping.
little tough. Yeah, it's a little tough.
One of these days. All right.
Right on.
So I think that's it for today. What say you? I think we're
Alrighty
good.
then.
Yeah, we kind of hit on some points. We talked about how we met and some of the festivals. What else? Corona city
Yeah,
is
a little bit
opening
about
up.
Corona. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's leave it at
Maybe we'll
this
change
then.
it. Yeah. It's all
Mm.
good, man. And maybe next time we'll talk about some I don't know, some interesting other different things, maybe some funnier things, lighter hearted things maybe,
Lighthearted. Lighthearted.
or more beer things.
This is pretty lighthearted. I mean,
Yeah, it's all good.
where's the seriousness in this?
You're not serious people, man.
All right. So thanks for joining. We'll hopefully get out another episode soon. Probably next week, right?
Right on. Same bad time, same bad channel, man. Let's keep this going. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. Let's make this a habit.
Yeah, man. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, listen to us, support us, and
Yeah,
we'll try to get out some better content.
yeah. Tell
As of
your friends too. Let's make this a movement.
movement. All right. All right. I guess we're out. Shoots.
Peace out.